How's it going, guys? Welcome back. Wrestlemania is just days away now, so today we are going to be predicting the match results for the match card of WrestleMania, starting off with the Andre the Giant Battle Royale, where the winner of the match earns the right to continue to be a blue chipper, and in that winner shall be Braun Strowman. Then we have Bobby Lashley versus the Demon, Finn Balor. Demon Finn Balor is certainly the more entertaining version of Finn Balor, and also the version that never loses matches. So Finn Balor is going to take this one. Buddy Murphy versus Tony Nese for the Cruiserweight Championship. I don't really follow the Cruiserweight division. I really couldn't tell you which one is even which in the picture, but my professional opinion says that Buddy Murphy retains the gold. Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin. Kurt's farewell match. It doesn't make too much sense for Kurt to lose this match, but it would be a very Vince thing to do. To have the guy no one wants to see on live TV and Baron Corbin win the match. I'm still going to give it to Kurt on this one, though. Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio for the United States Championship. I love Rey Mysterio, but I've been waiting far too long to see Samoa Joe gain some traction in WWE. I can't imagine him walking into the title picture for the WWE Championship if he loses this match. So for that reason, I think Samoa Joe is going to continue to retain the United States Championship versus Rey. AJ Styles versus Randy, or in one of the two matches that aren't for the title that really have the chances to steal the show. We've been seeing more and more of the legend killer Randy Orton lately, and I absolutely love it. With AJ Styles re-signing with WWE, this could just be the beginning of a longer lasting rivalry. A rivalry that could begin with a brutal assault by Randy Orton. A brutal assault, I said, where we are boldly predicting Randy Orton gets disqualified and AJ Styles gets carted out of the ring to end the match. Bayley and Sasha Banks versus Beth Phoenix and Natalya versus the Iconics versus Nia Jax and Tamina for the Women's Tag Team Championships. A dream match. 8 divas in the ring at once. A match where the odds are stacked against the defenders, Bayley and Sasha Banks. A match that really has to make you wonder who faces the winner of the Women's Championship main event at WrestleMania. Could it be Bayley? Could it be Sasha Banks? This match could really dictate the outcome of the main event. If the Iconics win, the titles go to SmackDown, and one could only assume since the tag team titles on SmackDown, the singles titles might go to Raw, to Rhonda Rousey, the winner of the main event. But I don't think WWE can contain themselves with this one. Natalya, she's Charlotte 2.0. Beth and Natalya win this one, I think. Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. Did I say 2 matches that were good, that were not for titles? I meant 3. Drew McIntyre continues to be the most must-see heel in WWE, and it's about time WWE gives him that push to the top. What better way than to take out Reigns in the storyline to face his Shield ally in Seth Rollins next? McIntyre wins this one. Shane McMahon versus The Miz. I freaking love Shane. This guy is 50 years old and still wants to put on the craziest, oh my god type moments at WrestleMania year after year. Who knows where this Falls Count Anywhere match ends up? All I know is it could steal the show, and Shane is a big fan of taking the heavy blows and still losing the match. This Sunday, Shane does just that as Miz wins the match. Triple H versus Batista in a no-holds-barred match. I lied. There's like 5 really good singles matches, alright? Without titles being involved. Okay, the King of Kings versus Drax himself. Maybe one of the most unpredictable matches of them all. Neither one is going to wrestle on a weekly basis after this. Heck, Batista may leave for good, but with the match being billed as Triple H never beating Batista before, I think he could finally accomplish that feat this time around. Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins. Please, 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 please let Seth win this one. I think it's time. I think Vince knows it's time. The Kingslayer slays the beast and wins this one. Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE title. One of the most feel-good stories going into WrestleMania. 2 guys who's both seen similar paths in the business. 2 guys, quote-unquote, not fit to be WWE champion. Kofi's riding all the momentum in the world going into WrestleMania, but all that momentum is going to come to an end as Daniel Bryan retains the gold, I think. And could we possibly see a New Day split? I don't think so. But I do think the storyline fits pretty well for it after all of this, considering everything that Xavier Woods and Big E's done for Kofi Kingston in the last couple of months. Then finally, we have the Women's Championship match, the main event. Rhonda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch. And I'm really at all on this one. Becky is without a doubt the hottest superstar in the business at the moment. She's at the top of the division and deserves the titles. But we're talking about WWE's golden women in Charlotte and the baddest woman on the planet in Rhonda Rousey. This truly could go any way, I think. But I think Becky wins this one via pinfall of Charlotte. Those are my WrestleMania predictions. I'd love to hear the outcomes you guys are thinking of the matches. As always, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.